Where can you get the best bang for your buck house here in Jacksonville, Florida? In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the different areas of Jacksonville and trying to figure out which areas you're going to get the most home for your money. I'm Justin, your local realtor here in Jacksonville, and if you have any real estate questions, concerns, or needs, comment down below or reach out to me through my email. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's go ahead and take a look at a map of Jacksonville just to see which areas we're working with here. Now, if you live in Jacksonville, you know about Jacksonville Northside, you know the Westside and the Southside, downtown, Jack's Beaches. That's generally the main areas of Jacksonville and how they get referred to as a whole. Now, if I went into specifics, like let's say just Mandarin or just Argyle or just East Arlington, this video would be way longer than it needs to be. So we're going to stick to the general areas here. And let me show you how I'm going to map that out. So Jacksonville Northside, I'm going to kind of show this as a general area. We'll do Jack's Beaches right here. Jacksonville Southside is going to be probably the biggest piece of land that we'll be doing all the way down. We're going to go ahead and include Mandarin as well. Jacksonville Westside will kind of stay under I-10 here, all the way down to where Argyle Forest is. And this will be the Jacksonville Downtown Metro area. And I'm just going to go ahead and include like White House into that. So that'll be the Jacksonville Downtown Metro area that we'll kind of take a look at. And this, according to this map, we're going to see which of these areas are going to give you the best bang for your buck home out of all of them. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the metric I want to use here is going to be price per square foot. Now, that's pretty much the best metric you're actually going to get to measuring something like bang for your buck, because it's literally the price per square foot. So the dollar amount per square foot of a home that you can buy in a certain area. So I think price per square foot is going to be the best way to go here. I'm going to go based off of sold data, so homes that have sold within the last 3 months. And the reason why I'm not doing just this 1 month is because it's October now, and it's a little bit slower now as a season. Over the summertime was a little bit more hot of a season, so I kind of want to aggregate those together to kind of give you a better picture in general what these areas are going to be doing in any type of market, whether it's going to be a slower market or a faster market. Let's go ahead and start with the heavy hitter here, Jacksonville Beach. Now, I'm pretty sure you all know that this is probably not going to be the best bang for your buck area, so let's start high here. Let's go ahead and draw our map. Zoom in here a little bit. Jacksonville Beach, so we want to stop right before Ponte Vedra. We'll go down to JTB, stay on the east side of the intracoastal here, and then let's see the listings, the stats. Alrighty, let's see. So let's scroll down a little bit. Alrighty, let's look at the sold price per square foot. Wow, my goodness. And you can see that the average and the median is different by a good chunk, and that's because there's a lot of higher priced homes that are going to skew that average at Jacksonville Beach. Like, for example, homes that are right on the water, right off the beach, that are going to be multi-million-dollar homes, whereas most of the homes at Jack's Beach are not going to be multi-million-dollar homes on beachfront property. So that's where you're seeing that skew of 441 here and 392. We'll go for this one. Let's go off of the median, because more than likely you're an average buyer like myself. If you're an average buyer, looking at something like a median number is going to probably be your best bet. So $392 per square foot in Jacksonville Beach. And you can see most of the homes are 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, around 1,700 square foot. So like a typical home, usually 1,500 to 1,800 square feet is going to be your average home here in Jacksonville. $392 per square foot. Let's go ahead and write that down. Jack's Beach. That's 392, and let it continue. Now, that is pretty high. Obviously, I expected that, and I'm sure you expected that as well. It is Jacksonville Beach, but let's go ahead and take a look at a different area here. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the south side of Jacksonville. I did it in air quotes because visually on a map, it's like the east side of Jacksonville, kind of. I guess it's a little bit of the south side, a little bit more like southeast, and this is kind of a general south side area, if you will, because I'm encompassing so much land here. We're going to include Mandarin into this, and the reason being is because I did these calculations a few months back with and without pretty much Mandarin, and it was not that much different as far as the data shows. So let's take a look at the stats here. Best bang for your buck. Let's find out what Southside Jacks has to offer you. All right, that is a significant decrease, as you can see. And honestly, the average and the median is relatively close. As you can see, this is the Average price per square foot and the median price per square foot, we're at $227 for the average and $219 for the median. We'll just go ahead and use the median since we took the median from the Jax Beach one. That's going to give you a representation of what most homes are going to offer as far as price per square foot in Jacksonville Southside. So let's go ahead and do another one here. Jax Southside. What was it again? It was $219. Whew. Man, that is significantly more bang for your buck than Jacksonville Beach, which obviously you'd assume so. But if you think about it, it's not so far away from Jacksonville Beach. You don't live in Jacksonville Beach. You're separated by the intercoastal, but it's not that far, so maybe it's a good idea. If you're looking to stay closer to the beaches, this is what you can look for as far as bang for your buck, is $219 per square foot. All right, now we are cooking. We're getting closer and closer, bringing that number down. Hopefully we can find the best bang for your buck area here in Jacksonville. Now, we're going to go over across to the west side of the river, to the west side. Actually, I'm from the west side. Born and raised, baby, west side. All right, let's see here. I'll probably designate west side as I'm going to include 5 points in Riverside and all that. We're going to stay underneath I-10. We're going to go all the way down to just before Orange Park, so probably around here, encompassing all of our Argyle Forest. Call that the west side. All right, let's take a look at these stats, baby. I got a good feeling west side's going to do us well. Okay. I mean, it's good. It's not as good as I thought it would be compared to Jacksonville Southside here, which is actually surprising. I'm kind of surprised. That means Jacksonville Westside's on the come up, man. Let's go. All right. Here we have the average and median price per square foot. The median is $183, which is a good chunk less than, a better price per square foot than Jacksonville Southside, which, that's generally the case. You're going to see homes that are a little bit more affordable on the west side of the river. Let's go ahead and do west side. And what was it again? $183 per square foot. Oh, that's too many. Not bad. 183. We're getting closer and closer. Let's go ahead and chug right along to Jacksonville Downtown, and I'm just going to include all the way over to White House. Jacksonville Downtown and the Metro area. Let's stay right underneath the river here. We'll just go all the way to White House. Just include it. Pretty rural over there, so I can't see that the stats would skew it too much. All right, let's look at the stats. Downtown Jax, Downtown Metro booming. Now, this is definitely something I expected. Let's see here. You are looking at a very affordable price per square foot here in the downtown and Metro downtown area of $134 on the average and $141 on the median. That's interesting. That's the first time I've seen the average skew lower than the median. That's interesting. All right, so $141, and let's kind of think about this here. So let's say downtown Metro area. What was it again? $141 on the median. $141 per square foot in the Jacksonville downtown metro area. Now, that's really going to be the case because you're going to see, if you look along here where my head is, there's a lot of dilapidated housing from, really old housing from the 20s, 30s, maybe even earlier than that in this area. And there's going to be a lot of investment opportunity in these areas. That's why you're seeing the price per square foot so low compared to, let's say, even Westside. Westside was what, 180, 183. Downtown Metro is 141. So you are seeing a significant decrease in the price per square foot, which if you're an investor, this could be a good spot for you. Downtown Jacksonville Metro area, there's so many different pocket neighborhoods. For example, Springfield is included in that, and Springfield is a more up-and-coming area, whereas you go west of that, the more west of that you go, you're going to find things like this where there's going to be investment projects a lot more prevalent in those areas. Alrighty, Northside, it's your time to shine. This is the last one of the areas that we're going to look at today. And, in going into this, I knew, downtown metro area is going to definitely have the best bang for your buck as far as like the price point and the price per square foot. But that's not always necessarily the case. Like, not all of the downtown metro area are neighborhoods where, there's a lot of demand for families or people looking to have their homestead in. But I thought going into this, I knew that was going to be the case, but I was kind of curious to see which one would be better as far as bang for your buck. Would it be the north side or West Side, like between the two, which one is better? Because growing up, we always thought that the North Side was more, affordable. Everyone moved to the North Side because it's further out, so you get more bang for your buck, you get more house for your money. So I want to see if that seems to be the case still, even after all this time, because the North Side has developed significantly so since I was younger. So I'm really interested to see what this data shows. So let's go ahead and just stay underneath the river here. We'll go all the way. We'll go ahead and get Dinsmore in there. Stay out of Nassau. We'll go to Pecan Park. All right, North Side. Here we go. Who's going to win? It's still true. It's still true. All right. Price per square foot here in the North Side. Wow. Oh, another instance of the average. The average sold price per square foot in the North Side is actually a little bit lower, just slightly by $2 per square foot than the median, which the median is $176 per square foot on the North Side. That's interesting. But 176. Wow. Okay, let's see what was the other one. Okay, let's do this one. North Side. What was it again? 176. 100. Oops, exclamation point. $176 per square foot in the Jacksonville North Side. All right, so we have our list here. This is so interesting. All right, so obviously Jacksonville Beach at $392 is going to be the most expensive area. You're not going to get the best bang for your buck in Jacksonville Beach at $392 per square foot. Jacksonville Southside, a little bit more affordable, actually a lot more affordable than Jacksonville Beach at $219 per square foot. Now, what I didn't expect was that the West Side and Jacksonville Southside to be so close in price per square foot, but it's not so bad. It's not as huge of a discrepancy as I thought going into this. The West Side of Jacksonville is $183 per square foot, which is pretty good. Downtown Metro, like I said, a more investor-friendly area. You're going to get those older homes that need a lot of renovations. They're selling for very, very affordable prices in the Downtown Metro. So that's going to always be the best bang for your buck at $141 per square foot. So if you are an investor, maybe looking into the Downtown Metro area is something you might want to take a look at. The North Side of Jacksonville, beating out the West Side of Jacksonville for best bang for your buck at $176 per square foot. Now, I will say that it's pretty close. It's a lot closer than maybe I would have thought. I thought the North Side would have been a little bit more affordable as far as bang for your buck versus the West Side. Those are typically the two areas where, we as Jacksonvillians, if that is a word, see where, oh yeah, if you want to get more money for your, more house for your money, you live in the West Side. You want to get more house for your money, live on the North Side. So I knew it was going to kind of come down to those two as far as residential living goes. But I did not expect it to be so close. But yeah, it looks like we have a clear winner here as far as like residential areas, best bang for your buck to buy a home. The Jacksonville North Side still has the crown on this one at $176 per square foot. So if you are looking to get the most house for your money, it might be beneficial to take a look over there at the North Side. And just to reiterate again, where I'm talking about when I'm talking about the North Side, this is the general area that we're looking at. Over here by the airport, you've got north and south of 295. You've got east and west of 95 is what I'm including in here as Jacksonville North Side. And that's going to wrap up today's video, the areas in Jacksonville with the best bang for your buck home prices. If you have any real estate questions or concerns, comment down below. I'd be more than happy to respond. And if you are looking to buy or sell in Jacksonville, Florida, I'd be more than happy to be your guy. So you can call, email, or text. Catch you on the next one, guys.